Alright guys, I hope you're excited as I am to receive this package, and it came from none other than Marshall's Arachnids. And if you watched my previous video, I am working with him with Project Safety Net. So this is a pre-released ultimate ogre face spider package. I'm going to get to unboxing it because I'm way excited for this, and I have to check and see how she shipped. Alright, let's get to it. First off, you need a knife. Safety first. And let's see how this goes here. Oh, you never cut towards yourself. Yep. Bad etiquette. I can't show people that on YouTube. All right, cut nice. Be gentle, just in case you cut something that's underneath it, because these are live creatures, and this is a very rare spider in the hobby currently. Oh, all right. I'm gonna slide this to the side for everybody because this is gonna get in the way with flipping up. All right, first off, I drop it. Great, Johnny with clumsy fingers. Hold on, give me a second. All right. So this right here is the birth certificate of your ogre face spider, and it proves that it is a captive bred and captive born animal. And this is the hatch date for mine. It was born on 1/1/2025. So this is about 2 months old, and it is a female from group 8 1.1. Alrighty, what else is in here? Marshall's business card. Make sure to follow that guy. He's a great dude, great people. Him and Jessica have been treating me very well. And the beautiful artwork of the ogre face spider's face. Nice sticker. And we have a nice, beautiful, detailed care sheet for you guys. I'll go over that in a little bit too. Alrighty. Everything is packaged so nicely, Jessica. I love it. And they stick with their theme. Purple everything. This is just a piece of cardboard. All right, we have some oak leaves, a nice spray bottle. I'm running out of room here. We have the beautifully packaged ogre face spider. I will check that out in a minute. Some more purple packing. Marshall's Mega Mix Tropical, which is bio substrate. And we have, oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Marshall's Purple Box, which, oh, everything's packaged so neatly. I will have to say that. Alrighty, this is like Christmas. All right, there it is. Check that out. This is a Tarantula Cribs built version of Marshall's Arachnid signature purple box, which is pretty cool. I actually like the way it's designed, and your ogre face spider will live this almost its whole entire life until you have to upgrade it to an 8x8x12. And these guys need lots of room, as like triple or quadruple the room you think they would need, because they need lots of space. If your ogre face spider is not casting a net or making a net, it means that it wants more room. I'll go over that a little bit later. All right, let's get to building this. Now that I got everything out of this box, my first thing would be to check the health of the spider, but I am going to read the instructions as per se what Marshall says. You guys can actually scan a video too on here for a care guide also. Welcome to Project Safety Net. Thank you for supporting our captive population sustainment effort of the Cameroon net casting spider, Asianopus expectans. Previously, Deinopus. It got reclassified. Whether you want to breed your spider or spiders, or just simply enjoy the coolest pet on earth, we guarantee the ogre will be your favorite in your collection. I can agree with them, and you guys will stare at it for hours, I promise. Be sure to locate the white ID cards in the box. Keep these for your records. Each spider will have its own card. All right, let's go on about the ID card. So, this little white ID card is very important because it gives you a hatch date and the sex of your spider, and also the grouping number. This grouping number is important because one of the things with Project Safety Net is Marshall wants to provide as much genetic diversity as possible with these spiders, because they're very limited in the hobby and there's very few in the United States, which makes it one of the rarest true spiders in the United States currently, which I am happy to be part of this project. Now, let's read what it says next. Unboxing. Upon arrival, ensure your ogre or ogres are alive and well. See, I told you my first instinct would be check the animal. I was right. If there are any noticeable issues such as unresponsiveness and/or curled in legs, please contact them right away. Marshall is very fast at responding to people, and if anything is wrong, they will go up and above what they need to help and get you guys happy and satisfied. I can promise you that. So consider setting up its new enclosure if you haven't already done so, getting them out of the shipping container as soon as possible. Whoops, I'm kind of slacking on that, but I did not set up their house, so let's get to setting up their house. So first step with this, I'm going to remove this slidey door, which is attached by magnets, and then I'm going to put some substrate in there, which they provided you with nice substrate, which is very good for them. It's bioactive too. These animals tend to do very well in bioactive environments. I've tried to do sterile environments with them and they haven't fared very well. They like to hide and camouflage themselves and they get stressed out pretty easily. But in these bioactive environments, which mimic their homes in nature, they tend to do quite well. Did I put enough in there? So there's more than enough. Straighten that out, make that nice in there. All right, that's good. Get that piece out of there. Static electricity, leave it alone. No, it's not a magic trick. All right, that's that. Nice little bit of substrate for them. They don't need too much. They just need enough to hold moisture down there for them and keep it nice and humid. Now on to the leaves. These leaves, keep in mind he heat treated all these, so these guys went into the oven and they are sterilized. And these are sourced outside of his house too, also. These look like oak leaves to me. Nice oak branch. I don't want to break it. How did you pack this in here? I'm breaking everything. My big clumsy hands. All right, so I'm gonna fluff this out. Alrighty. Put that inside the enclosure, and the reason why I put the leaves down is because I want to give an anchor point for the spider to hang down from and give it a point of targeting. These guys are insanely good hunters. They are very visual. So if you look really close, I angled this so it can actually hang down from here and hunt down below the leaf. These guys will use their self as a pendulum and make a target poop at the bottom and analyze what passed it, and as soon as something does, it's a trigger mechanism to go and grab it. Quite amazing. All right, now that we have this complete, next step, I have to grab the water bottle, which they so generously provide with the kit. Now I have to get some water. I'll be right back, guys. Whoop. All right, now that I got some water right there, so nice and full. Make sure you guys use filtered water or well water. I don't use chlorinated water with these guys. I haven't experimented with it. I don't know how well they fare. But when you spray these guys, I gotta pump it up. Literally a few spritzes, that's it. Don't need to go crazy. Needs to be some water droplets everywhere. And let them dry out during the day. Spray them at least once a day. Don't soak them. These guys like to dry out. They do love water. Just make sure they have water available to drink, because otherwise they will wither away and die on you, because mainly these guys survive on hydraulics. Their whole entire body system works on hydraulics, which is liquid, which is hemolymph, their blood essentially. All right, now that I got Enclosure checked off the list, keep in mind, guys, this is a 4x4x7 purple box. This is not going to last its whole entire life. It is going to be upgraded to at least an 8x8x12, because these guys, once again, require a lot more room than you would expect for a regular spider. Not like those little jumping spiders that like little tiny cute homes that they can fare very well in. The bigger the home for these guys, the better it is. The more you'll see them act natural and hang and cast their nets. For decor, we use a combination of heat-treated natural twigs and sticks. For anchor points, yes, you can add more sticks to it if you wish. A little bit of substrate in the bottom. We prefer bioactive soil, which I did. Now let's flip this over and see what's here. Humidity and moisture level, I went over that. Also keep in mind, when you spray these guys with the spider and enclosure, they will drop from the top of the enclosure and drop down and play dead. You did not kill your spider or give it a heart attack. It is a natural offense. It is like, I am dead, don't touch me, don't eat. Or when they fall, they mimic sticks a lot better in a bunch of leaves and you're not gonna be able to find them. Next thing, lighting and temperature. These guys survive very well at room temperature, so as long as your house doesn't get above 80 degrees or below 65 degrees, these guys will fare very, very well. So you don't need to get any crazy lighting or anything for them. They like a 12-hour day cycle and a 12-hour night cycle. And when these guys are at nighttime, please do not put lights on them. You may see me put lights on them, but it's during the daytime. At nighttime, when sun sets, they start repairing that photosynthetic layer in their eyes, which takes about 2.5 hours to build. What makes it so that they can see like 15 times better than us at nighttime. Wait, 1,500 times better than us at nighttime, which is even better than an owl and a cat, which is insane. All right, the last thing I'm gonna go over with these guys is feeding. Feeding is very, very easy with these guys, and it's a no-brainer. These guys, when they're hungry, they will cast the net. When they're sitting there holding a net out like this, it means they are hungry. You can put one prey item at a time. I prefer roaches, sometimes regular crickets, or even houseflies. I love to catch flying prey. But after they catch the prey item and they eat it, do not leave any of the boluses in there. They can turn to fungus or mold up on them, which can potentially kill your spider. Also, it's very easy to tell if your spider's about to molt. You'll see a large abdomen on it and it will not be building a net to eat. So do not try and feed it. It can stress the animal out, or even the feeder can eat your spider when it molts because it's nice and soft and can be damaged easily. Make sure you spray these guys as they're about to molt, because there may be a chance that if you didn't spray them, they will molt and have an imperfect molt. So if you have a male, there are rare occasions, which is very, very rare, which mine did, and we know over this in this first video, they can molt after their ultimate molt. So if you see him putting a web and he already did his ultimate molt, please do not feed him and feed him and feed him. Try to get him paired up with a female, because otherwise you're going to lose your spider, or you're going to get this disfigured looking creature, and nobody likes that. Let's get on to revealing the spider that everybody wants to see. So I am excited. I hope you guys are too. She is L7, which is instar 7. Pretty close to being almost an adult. A couple more molts and she will be an adult and ready to breed, and she's about 3 months old. These spiders live anywhere from 1.5 to 2.5 years as females. As males, about 1.5 years, which is sad for the males. All right, let's get to opening this. All right, guys, I'm going to try and open this in front of the camera, and hopefully it shows you guys a pretty good view of the spider. I'm kind of doing this blindly. All right, that is off. Now I'm going to pull this right here and quickly... I'm going to give you guys first view of the spider. Hopefully you can see her. Can you see her? Oh, nope, you can't see her. Hold on, guys. I got to do this without me looking at her. Okay, open that up. It's kind of hard to do with big fingers. All right, she's not towards the top, so I didn't get to see her, but can you guys see her in there? Hopefully you can. I hope it is a good view, and I hope she's doing very well. So I haven't gotten to see her yet, so I'm going to look at her now. Look at you. You're actually quite big. All right, so I'm going to try to do this closer to the camera for you guys to see. Actually, I'll move this out of the way first. So I'll take this out ever so gently, set that there. Before I do this, I'm gonna set this right here. She's not out of it, she's not gonna get out of that coil. I am gonna put the door on this thing. So we'll set that there, and I'll pull this out. Put that there, unfold this ever so gently. Where are you, sweetheart? Okay. Come on. Come on out. We'll get you on my finger. Alrighty. Whoop, she's booking it. So, I don't know if you guys can see her. She is right there doing what she naturally does. All right, we're gonna get her inside the enclosure because I don't want her to get injured anymore, or in any way. So now that we got her in the closure, I don't know if you guys can see her or not. Right there on the leaf, she's sopping up some water. So she was in transit, so she is probably pretty thirsty. But I'm gonna leave her be, and that's that. And I hope you guys want to join Project Safety Net, and I hope you guys do as well as we do, me and Marshall, with raising them up and have them as pets. You also might be able to join Project Safety Net and be one of the people to breed and help keep these guys captive population in the hobby, which would be great for everybody because these spiders are amazing. Guys, that wasn't so bad, was it? Marshall really put time and effort into making this kit very simple to get introduced into the species. We want more people to be able to have these guys. We want more in the hobby. Like literally, he gave you dirt, enclosure, setup, all in one right here. This kit is the ultimate kit to keep these guys until they get to adulthood. Once they get to adulthood, you need to give them a bigger enclosure. I love these guys so much, I now have 3. This makes my 3rd. Look at, this is my first one, and this is my second one right here. They're all different instars, but they are within the same grouping, and you get these cards which Marshall keeps up to par with his genetic biodiversity. He wants these guys to be as diverse as possible, as much what's in the hobby currently. There's only a few specimens, so these guys are super rare currently. So if you get one, try and breed it. If you fail, you fail. If you don't, it helps out a lot more to keep these animals in the hobby, and we don't have to have wild caught ones. We want sustainability for captivity for these guys. These guys are super cool. Also, if you like this stuff, please like, share, and subscribe for future content. Also follow Marshall Arachnids and Tarantula Cribs. They are amazing people. Thank you guys.